Hi. I live. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup warm up, because, you know, that's kind of where I got hit an otherwise perfect run last time. Great, that upsets me, but hey, you know what happens. I saw that little bad enemy. I saw that keys are on. Early. Get up there. Excuse me. Stick controls, am I right? No. That would have been cool if I got that. Okay. Making sure that enemy down there is dead. That. Yeah, I'm still alive. Or not. Oh, I got it. Okay, cool. Drops. Oh, give me that, give me that. You. Okay. Can I actually get these firebomb drops in a real attempt? Thanks. That would be much appreciated. I want to try it again. Because this is where I took my first hit of my previous PB. So, is it just me, or did that powerbomb open up the charge beam doors? That's normally a charge beam door. That's normally a charge beam door. Huh. Today I learned. Today I learned. Someone probably knew out there, but... I just played a power bomb. Those are normally charge beam doors, but they opened up. No, I think that they're just vulnerable to power bombs, I guess. Which would matter in like a randomizer kind of setting. Okay. Well, I haven't really grinded this much, honestly. I've only streamed this like 4 or 5 times, to be fair. Never really been a grind compared to a lot of other people. But I've also been a lot closer to doing the end, like practice a lot before it's the actual stuff. Which is the way I roll typically. Like I just practice. I don't do like runs, including speed runs. I don't do these kind of things until I practice extensively. Which is probably why I tend to come out of nowhere and get a really good time for a lot of games out of nowhere. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but practicing frame to frame. Okay. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's kind of hard to like shoot that anyways in the first place. Cool. 90? Cool. Case. Okay, work. Okay. Gamaran, the other spot where I took 2 hits. Alright, just pretend I did Ellen, because I'm not going through that right now. Nice White Shadow. This way. Okay. Ugh. I want to burn, definitely burn you for one item. I just came back out here. Three, correct. I'm gonna go through Burania, then load up an endgame save, and then I'll start. Okay. You know what? Let's try this. Just cause why the heck not? Well, I know why the heck not, but oh god, this is awkward. This is very awkward. Oh, this is awkward. I don't like this. I really don't like this. I really don't like this. I really don't like this. Whatever. For that. X, and then lose my charge. I need to remember to hug the left wall for that, so I don't step on any poison. And put a power bomb here for safety. That's not open right now. I put a power bomb down. Does that open it? It does. Okay, power bombs open up charge beam doors. Confirmed. Did not know that, and I missed an item. Oh no, yeah. Because this is a practice file. I skipped this intentionally, just for the sake of practice. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm like, with the route I take, it's hard to miss an item because I don't like go out of my way for anything at all, really. With in Verania there. Intentional. I want to do it one more time. I missed that item too. Definitely need to go through that again. Not quite warmed up on the chosen warrior fights. I need to be just paying more attention when it's on the wall. So I don't get caught off guard like that. I went too early. I anticipated, didn't react. I anticipated, I did not react. I need to stop anticipating. Which is why I'm warming up. Would suck if this happened at the end of a perfect run. 4 in a row. Okay, hold on. Okay. Just need to move some stuff around a bit. Alright, let's go through the final boss like 2 or 3 times. And then we'll start. Actually, I haven't fought him in like 3 or 4 days. Since the last stream, actually. So, we'll see how rusty I am. Well, not rusty, but you know what I mean. Definitely want to go through it like twice, maybe 3 times actually. But don't want to warm up too much because there is such thing as warming up too much for me. Otherwise, I'm just gonna start overthinking too much if I over practice. It is such a thing. Skip on that first counter at least. Okay. Okay. Pretty confident on this fight. Less confident on the Gold Chosen Warrior, actually, but it'd be what it be. Okay. That's the attack I'm scared of. Really don't like enemies up against the wall like that. Okay. Started. Let's give this a shot today.
So I've won that time this, but you made there one.
Don't ask me. There's a 100% delicious one for an Metroid. Probably is. Nice night. Scotty's probably done something like that. He's done like every kind of window category. I am JRP. MDCR. Hi, Corpius. Hi, Corpius. Uploading DCRs. Okay. Would have been better if I waited, so when auto left, whatever. Which I also probably learn how to dodge it, but that's risk. Even if it's easy. Oh, it's taking like 3 rooms ahead. Whoops. Yep. Right. I decided to just ignore that bug at the top. No, just keep moving. Fine. I say that and then completely forget about that bad. This is why I should not talk while playing. I know there are a lot of streamers who go like, I really want to be entertaining while like speedrunning, but I also want to be a top speedrunner. And I guess maybe this is kind of a sort of a shot fire kind of thing, but you can't do both. You cannot do both. You cannot. I mean, yeah. You just cannot do both, and that's something a lot of streamers kind of need to accept. There's just gonna be a trade-off, and it's a lot worse to like obsess over not being entertaining enough when you're failing your speedrun versus instead of just being yourself and focusing. No, it is absolutely the case for both. Right there, me reading your chat message actually got me killed. No, which is not your fault, obviously, but that is proof right there. That is on me for reading chat right there. But no, it is always the case. Obviously, like knowing how to like find time without disrupting a speedrun is a skill in itself. Like knowing where you can find downtime to like interact, that's a different story than like trying to be full out entertaining. Entertaining streamer. That's a different story. Like obviously it's a different, yeah. But I know people who will like actively try to be like super entertaining while speedrunning, and they're just gonna be a worse speedrunner because of that. And that's like, no, you cannot do that. It's one or the other. Like, and it is okay to have to focus. And I think a lot of people need to learn that. There are absolutely times where you have to focus. And if you are worried about... If you show on stream that you're really worried about not being entertaining, that actually just kind of hurts you. It makes me not... Personally, makes me not really want to watch. And I know a lot of speedrun streamers that think that in general. Just pretend that was warm up. Really? I'm like, wow, all the shots missed. Like, I would strongly prefer watching a streamer that's less entertaining, but still very focused on their run, and than one who's like really worried about that. I mean, it should come as no surprise what ended the Pepper Hunt. It should come as no surprise at all. why I had webcam off for a lot of these. I know it's like less entertaining, but who cares? Well, people care, but that's not a priority, as much of a priority for me. Okay. I am DCR. I am DF. Yes! Didn't fall in the water. Let's go. The power of DF. Let's go. Hi, Corpius. Bye, Corpius. Ugh. Uploading catalyst.
Both Emmy and Connect is denied their feeder.
Notice me, senpai. Ah, get up there. That was a little close. Okay. Going. Notice me this way. No, wrong way. Meow. Alright. Got back to the charge being split. Hey, got the door. here. I look at the corkscrews in the background for my visual cue there. A lot of speedrunning is just knowing how to find those cues. Like when to shoot, when to not shoot. Like these corkscrews right here and there, that's when I find the perfect time to shoot in that previous hall. I have a lot of other low cues like that. When I jump there, it's based off of a little bit of a small waterfall in the background. Hi Corpheus, bye Corpheus. And so on. Okay. Okay, that was a little close. Gonna get a running start. Save. Fly. Good. Dude, I love this music. It's just so cat jam. It's not like a banger, but it's like fitting. Got a nice beat to it. Okay. Climb up. Top. You can tell I'm taking things a little bit faster just because I'm like, well, I think I'm being a little overly cautious in a few rooms. Which, I mean, isn't a bad thing per se, but it's to a degree where it's like, well, I really don't need to worry about this unless I mess up early in the room. If I so, then I can just resort to slower strats.
There is no useless you cannot there.
Hi there. Hey! Perfect fall. I do think they should make these doors on like a ledge just to force the player into remembering how to aim with it. Although that would kind of kill a lot of people just fast, but it makes them not free. This game does a generally okay job of like reminding you of what the tools you have regularly. Two splits down, 32 to go. Ugh. Jump, remember to jump, remember to jump, remember to jump. Congratulations, I remember to jump. barely. That was really close. I just ran out of missiles. So that would have been a little shaky if he didn't die right there. Which is why I didn't want the first phase to end that quickly, because I didn't really do that much damage that would carry over. But it worked out. 3 splits down, 31 to go. Not that they're exactly evenly split, but you never know. Okay, get some water.
Uploading data.
I have to say, there is no.
Kill them, but there we go. There, good. Go. Okay. Activate this. That didn't mean to do that. I'm just getting ready for the flamethrower part. I'm trying to remind myself like how to do it. That's gonna come off soon. Yeah, that is probably unironically one of the spots where I'm taking the most hits at this point. Probably like a third of my runs that far. Scary-ish part, not as scary anymore thanks to Phantom Cloak. Good. How's it going? Going alright. Just the start of a run, but we'll see where this goes. One of the hardest parts is coming up soon.
Heavy states you are faced with overwhelming power. Accept your helplessness.
It's like it's coming up in like 1-2 rooms right now, so for the best. Okay, actually no, not 2 rooms, but soon. Okay, and he's back there. Not really much concern if it's up there. Wait. This room, after this fall, was one of the hardest sections. Not even memeing. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Ugh. Jeez, you have no idea how scary that hall is. That's one tiny spot right there. Okay. It's the hardest part, although again, don't get complacent, there's a lot of other scary stuff, but that's like top 5 scary spots in this playthrough. That's pretty consistent because when you jump, right before you jump over it, you catch his attention to the left. So it always turns to set around. So it's not, that's not as scary as it looks, as long as you practice it a little bit. It'll never catch you as long as you just keep moving. Okay, good. I didn't take damage, did I? I shouldn't have. I didn't look at my Aeon meter, but I shouldn't have taken damage. I hope I didn't. That'll kind of invalidate me, but I don't want to stop facing this either. And I know I'm at full health, but that could have been because I picked up some health drops. So. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Let's reload the room. I'll have to deal with that. Yeah, I don't think I shouldn't have taken damage. I should be fine. I'll double check, but yeah. Trigger. Okay, well I'm backing off of that. Let's open up the VOD and take a quick look. So we can know accurately. Okay, I did not take damage. I thought I did. I was scared because I thought the meter emptied when I decloaked, but no, it's because I decloaked that it looked empty, but it was just dark. I didn't take any damage at all, so that's fine. Ow, that climb was so clean. Okay, here we go. Okay. That slope is annoying. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Back to Kataris. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Okay, focus. a little slower than I like. But what mattered is I didn't get hit by the last turret. And there's more bubble. Ugh. Yeah, this being a speedrun good meme. It was me. Meow 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 meow. Really cool morph ball model that we only see for like 5 minutes, unfortunately. One of my biggest pet peeves with this game. Barely get to enjoy this morph ball model. Because you get far to like almost immediately after. Wait. Go. If I make that clean jump, if I make that jump cleanly after that first set of worms, I can just make this pretty safely. But if I don't, then I need to make sure I wait at the Missile Tank Plus until the next set of worms pass. Because I've got to hit there in 2 runs, so definitely need to be aware of that. Okay. What's next? Mario suits. Okay. Okay. Oh, what? How's it going? Okay, slightly scary part. Let's go. Easy. Perfect. Still perfect. Every run. Haven't failed it in a single run yet. This, folks, is why you practice before runs. I've not failed this a single time in any runs. Nuka stare to you too, Dave. How's it going? Okay, crate fight. But before the crate fight, what's also a very scary, equally as scary I should say, is jumping over lava pits, because these jumps are surprisingly tight. Ugh. Go. Scary part number 1 coming up. Okay, I'm shooting these again. They're off cycle. Oh god, that could have been bad. Okay, good, got that. Never had that much roll with that gap. Yeah, the bonk nearly got me there. Good thing I reacted. Get that. Oh. Okay. You have no idea how scary those jumps are. Like, they are surprisingly scary. I haven't fallen in any of those in an actual run, but still scary. This one's less scary because you have a ledge to work with. They almost reacted late. Right. It is actually its own kind of language that's translated. Yes, Rob, Ruby. You can probably look it up and find it somewhere. Okay. Close. Okay. That was also close. I was like, he should go down. And then, no, not quite yet. And I want to see because it's too large for screen damage. Yeah, I was cutting a few of those not necessarily close. There were like 2 lower nail patterns that my missiles just happened to whiff, which is like almost never happened, so I had to like immediately realize that they missed. Fuck, shoot them with my wide beam. Because like my missiles never, like if you just spam missile, you're never gonna miss the lower nail patterns. I don't think I've ever missed them. I've missed the higher ones obviously because they're higher, but never the lower ones. I had to like suddenly improvise that and be like, oh well, good thing I noticed them. And you got the D beam. Let's go. Yeah, dead. Carefully. Okay. Yeah, the crate fight's definitely one of the scarier fights in this run. Like, honestly. Especially since for the belly button phase, like, the ideal thing to do is just mash your beam because good game. So, like... and like if you want to do that, at least for me, I have to like change my grip, so I'm like not quite as mobile. So I'm pretty much committed to shooting out any of the projectiles he fires out whenever I try to do that, which is typically fine as long as I aim properly. But yeah. Go. Don't worry about that in robots. We're good. It is Phaser Beam, but it's also called Wide Beam Fusion. And that's why you jump late, so you can recover like that. They called it Spacer in Sam's Returns because it's called Spacer in Metroid 2. It's called Spacer in Super Metroid, and then Fusion changed it to Wide Beam. And since this game comes after Fusion, they also call it Wide Beam here. Makes sense, and it's honestly, quite frankly, a better name because it's actually descriptive. Spacer being the name Spacer is like actually a mistranslation to my understanding, so it's better that they just change it to Wide permanently. Super Metroid, don't ask me. Super Metroid is overrated. It has a lot of weird jank in it. Although it's still a very good game, though. Oh, another part of it is probably because Phaser is just an optional upgrade in Super Metroid. I'm not sure Plasma is actually optional. I don't remember. Whee! And like, it's not even Plasma. It's not even like Plasma Beam is the one that makes it the wide effect. It's the Wave Beam, Wave buffs plus Plasma. Because if you have, in Super Metroid, if you have only Plasma and no Wave, it's just a single line. But if you have Wave Plasma, then it's like two lines that wave back and forth. So it's the Wave Beam that kind of gives the Spacer effect, sort of, if only combined with Plasma. Yeah, if I remember correctly, you don't actually need Plasma, but really it's gonna suck really badly if you don't have Plasma.
Uploading data.
This area marked.
Where's the yellow end? That's awkward. I can run for it. Okay, let's refresh it. That thing's out of the way now. Let's go. God, the lag. It makes Ridley being in Sam's turns actually kind of makes sense lore-wise because it's how Ridley determines. It's how Ridley gets the lore from the start of Super Metroid, where the baby Metroid is. So that actually makes continuous sense. Even if people think it's stacked on, it makes sense. Like it works with the start of Super Metroid. So anyone who disagrees kind of doesn't get that. Although I get why people feel like Stretch is kind of short in Sam's turns. I still think it's a very well good fight gameplay-wise, though. Bombs, 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 bombs. Congratulations on going up to bombs. Okay. Now, don't forget the missile tank. Don't forget the missile tank. Congratulations, I didn't forget the missile tank. That's literally on the screen. Oh, that music is in Samus Returns, actually. It's a lot less obvious, but it's there. The music, like, after the Queen from Metroid 2, it is there. Just, like, a lot more faint, so. Really? Get rid of that first. Crash it. I don't trust those. Like, I assume like there's something weird with them, where like depending on your suffix, if you just keep moving forward, you'll occasionally run into them, which obviously is it. So. Oh yeah, I'm not trusting that. Luna. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Hey, newbie, how's it going? This is actually cutting it close. And we're good. I don't know. I mean, the fact that you use the Metroid suit is kind of the plot device for endgame itself. It wouldn't really work as an actual upgrade as before. I feel like, as cool as it sounds, it wouldn't really work. I feel like. That's just me. This thing sucks. Okay. 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 Oh, really? Okay. Prime 4 has a lot to live up to. I'll say that. And it's all very obvious that when they showed the Prime 4 teaser, they literally just smacked on the logo and didn't, and that's it. Just because of Federation Force happened. I mean, it's clear they just half-assed that. So basically, I would not worry about Prime 4 until something is actually shipping about it. It'll probably be good. I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, they definitely care about it, but yeah. I'm just not really gonna like pretend it's gonna come out anytime soon, with like a lot of people seem to. Yeah, I think like around like middle like last year, Retro was literally hiring for boss designers. Like boss designers. So let that be kind of, I don't want to say red flag, but let that be like, I guess, be an example of how not far in development they are. Because they aren't. Which, I mean, it isn't strictly a bad thing, because I'd rather they take their time. But... well, run's dead. I just didn't get in the right spots this time. That's one thing to practice. Run is over. But I will still continue to Kandibi. I did not see that Spaghetti-O. That's entirely on me. So that's unfortunate. If I saw that Rink, like I just did not see that Rinka coming. I was too focused on the turret while trying to mash through. I just kind of lost my rhythm how to do that, so I just need to practice that again. Like, that's definitely the central unit fight I'm least comfortable with, and I did practice it, like, yesterday. And, of course, that happened, so... that's annoying, but oh well. It's best to keep going. As much as I kind of don't want to, but hey. BB. shift management there. Well, that is what it is. I mean, like, I think, like, pretty much everyone I've watched that's been doing, like, damageless runs just reset upon hit, but I feel like that's slightly counterproductive just because, like, this is, I mean, obviously, full game runs is important in the speedrun setting, but, like, in this kind of thing with damageless runs, that's, full game runs is even more important for this kind of thing. So, although if I can't PB anymore, then that's a slightly different story, but... Alright, let's try again. Oh, let's run it back. I say that. Really? What? What? I have never seen that not kill all of them. Wow. I call bullshit on that. Holy shit. Bruh. Bruh. I call BS on that. I call BS on that. This happens like right after I talk about not resetting, but that just like killed my motivation to keep going. I mean, like, I guess, like, if you look right there, like, they're kind of split off, I guess. So I guess that's why the ones in the back row didn't die. I guess? Well, I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Because I've never had to worry about that before. Well, that is unfortunate, but... Kinda don't want to do another attempt, because that was like an hour in, but let's go. Anyways. Give it another full shot. Okay. Please. Like, I'm not even annoyed with myself for that. But that was silly. But you know, crap happens. At least it wasn't on a perfect run. At least it was not on a perfect run. Alright, try this again. I was like, what do I do now?
So, I want that I this with you there one.
Take that. Yo. Mean AF. Go. Hey. Okay. I am JRP. And, no, I can't get the wall jump. Get the wall jump. I am DF. CR. Alright, hi Corpius, bye Corpius. Okay. My favorite thing about speedrunning, well that's kind of speedrunning, but not really, is finding ways to waste time while waiting on a bottleneck. Like that. Just doing silly stuff like that. I think my record is 6 wall jumps on the left wall before hitting the water. Hi there. Hi there. Probably not making quotes from JNL from Puyo Tetris. You ready? Not giving a lot of people nightmares from their very not so annoying quotes at all. Oh, I like the moment I realized they were not dead, I already buffered like climbing up the ledge. I'm just like, no, 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 no. Feels bad. Like to me, it was like the game was practically playing in slow motion as like Samus frame by frame climbed to her death, basically, into those tiny little fishies. That's basically what it felt like to me.
So you might want that I this the few there one.
Alright. Early game once again. Missile tank acquired. Missile capacity increased by 2. Boom. Yay, I made it through the door without being blocked by it. And I mashed fast enough or something weird, or timed that properly. Oh, why, yeah. No one saw that. No one saw that. No one saw that. No one saw that. No one saw that either. Didn't get hit, so it didn't matter. Exactly. Thank you, Choco. It's safe! I am D, F, and D, C. No! Hi, Garfius. Bye, Garfius. Alright. Uploading Magoos. Okay. Ow. Shooting blobs is apparently very difficult. You have no idea how annoying it is to write logic, randomizer logic for shooting blobs. Why? Because you have to account for the fact that you can shoot them from the wrong other side with diffusion and or wave. And then that means you have to account for the fact that when you shoot them with diffusion or wave from the other side, you have to be from the other side. And yeah, that's fun. Like Dark Zero did some fantastic with Random Mania. Like it is very flexible. I see that game. It is very flexible to handle stuff like that. Not perfect, but it is very flexible for a lot of stuff with Dread. And we're just Random Mania in general. Not Random Mania, Metroidvania in general. Like Cave, there is actually a Cave support for Cave Story that was pushed into Randomania. Actually, so Cave Story randomizer by Randomania would be a thing, and Randomania is originally the randomizer for specifically Metroid Prime 2, which expanded to Prime 1 and Prime 3, and now it's including Dreads for Metroid and Cave Story. So that's exciting. Now, obviously, it is way slower to get now than later, but now is also the best time when missile tanks are at their most useful, and given time is absolutely secondary, I'd rather take the safety 2 missiles, especially for like Corpius and Kraid. Plus, it's not even that much slower. Like, I mean, that missile tank is still quite a big detour and clean up, so it is nice to get it out of the way, so I don't have to worry about it and clean up. See you. See you. Now you see me. I just wanted to debate it for fun. Whee! Beep, beep. Clean. Watch where keys are on. C. I see that keys, Ron. That was terrible. Please don't listen to me. I see keys are on. I think I might not be in the best mental state. I don't mean that in a negative way. I don't mean that in like a I'm depressed mental state or like really hating myself mental state. Okay, maybe a little bit of that, but I think I'm just like not in a super focused mode state, if that makes any sense. I'll give this one more full shot, but we'll see. Oh my god. Like, I think my focus just like shot down the drain after getting hit. I mean, that's early enough, so whatever. After that diffusion beam fail, my focus just went like down. But I do want to like try to keep going a little bit more, so we'll see. It's like I've already been streaming for 2 hours, and it just feels like I didn't really get anything done today in the stream. But if I commit to finishing this, then it's gonna be another roughly 3 hours, so we'll see. It'll be like 10 PM by the time I finish. So we'll see. I think I'm in a bit of a let's go fast mode. Alright. And thus I'm rushing things when I kind of shouldn't be.
So you I want that I this push you there one.
Okay. Alright. I did not counter. That could have been bad. I did not counter at all. I am very not focused. Okay, at least I got that snipe. I mean, I'm definitely trying to press X, but like my thumb just like goes over the X button without actually pressing it. So it's just like trying to press it really lightly and go back to the B button. This might not be a great day, but we'll see. A great day for it done Damageless, but you know, we'll see. Okay. Ooh. Hey. Hey. AC, that's Uni, or pronounce that. We're having a great evening. Not quite a speed run, but I appreciate the compliment. I am DCR. Am I gonna get 6 wall jumps and no! What was that? Like I think that was 7. I think that was 7. I think that was 7. Hi Corpius, bye Corpius. I think that was 7. If so, I think that's PB. So if I cut stream, at least I PB'd in one thing. Number of wall jumps there. Whee! Why do I do a little counter there? Because why not? It looks cool. Uploading Kittymons. Nice aim. That one little fish is still alive. Like, what is up with that trooper? Goodness, someone give that trooper a raise. Jeez. Whee. Oh, nice. Whee! Oh, I started spinning too early. Get up there! Urgh. Alright, got charge beam. Meow, 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 meow. Let's hope we can keep this going and not brain fart. Oh, goodness. Up there. Hey, Gak, how's it going? Run's not going too well, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, for fun fact, you see this screw right here? This is where I fire my charge shot. Right there. So that's like pretty much a nice visual cue on the earliest time you can fire that shot without getting blocked by the door. So basically the second screw on the floor. My personal cue for that. Hi there. By Corpius. I'm definitely more aggressive in that room because I'm just like a lot more confident that I'll go through that room cleanly. If the first few shots go smoothly. So I just go that now. And as I said, as long as I'm confident about it, the faster I go through the game, the less I have to worry about taking damage. If that makes any sense. Speed is good. Ooh, glad your viola didn't get broken. I used to play viola. I actually had my viola with me, but yeah, used to play that back in the day. Mostly play Fire Emblem music. Fair enough. I don't blame you, especially if it's Three Houses music, because the music is based in Three Houses.
Uploading data.
There was no refuge, you hunt there.
Alright. Hi there. Best fall in the game. Hey! I mean, Pokemon Telex music is still very good, especially Tellius, in my opinion. I almost ran into that. Oops. Flyer Emblem Radiant. More like Wyvern Emblem. I will say Radiant Dawn does a very good job of making your infantry classes very good, because the game does a good job of making like your grounded mounts. They're good. Like paladins are still very good, but they are much more limited based off the map design. And also, even without the mounts, having like really good stat caps and more capacity for skills, like the Reaver class, it very much has its value in Radiant Dawn. So, like the infantry classes in Radiant Dawn are surprisingly really good. Which is one thing I really like about that game. Probably a reason why they gave you only 2 Reavers in the game, Nolan and Bully, because they're so good when raised. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, there aren't really like really good mounts besides like Titania. They're mostly not bad, but Titania's kind of like the exception, I guess. Like Oscar's not bad, but he's not like Titania, for example, in Radiant Dawn. All right, focus. Okay, that ended earlier than I'd like to admit. Oh, I got a no hit there. Growths aren't everything. And like Radiant Dawn, so you can patch it up with Vex too. But yeah, he is also not like fantastic. I think like he's like basically like a Myrmidon where he has like really high skill speed growth, so like he can cap ram those pretty quickly, and that can fix his strength. But it doesn't help. But his issue is that he also uses lances, which is just when you compare it to Titania. To be fair, I don't think it's bad though. He's not fantastic, but he's not bad. Oh yeah, now honestly, like Gatry is definitely better than Oscar. Gatry is like a combat god. Freaking Gatry. I would absolutely agree with these epithets. Okay, I forgot to split. If you're talking specifically about a Radiant Dawn draft, then yeah, I wouldn't use Oscar as a carry, for sure. Ay! Okay, that could have been bad. I even almost entered the heater room on accident. Ooh. But yeah, like I think Oscar is serviceable, but obviously like when I'm just talking about a good or bad unit in general is a different story from draft. And I would completely agree he's way worse as a draft setting because 35% strength growth doesn't cut it. The Grail Mercenary carries are Titania, Boyd, Gatria, and Nephany. That does not surprise me. With Bandheart, if you assume Bandheart, that would make sense. Nah, I'm surprised Mia. Well, I guess Mia wouldn't be great because Wind Edge is LOL. So, and it's easy mode, so you don't really need that overkill speed. I was wondering if that would notice me, so I was getting a little bit concerned. That it would just bump into me before it noticed me. She's made of tinfoil. Fair, fair. That is fair. I only did that one YOLO draft race with Cyan, Mecha, and Gwynfish, so I do not know the actual meta for draft races at this point. But that would make sense. enemy. Phantom Cloak. This one has a tendency to snipe you very easily if you're not careful. So best to just Phantom Cloak and missile it. Thing I learned about Phantom Cloak, you typically have enough Aeon to safely fire 2 missiles before you run out of Aeon. Like move a little bit and fire 2 missiles. So that's generally safe. Okay. Hey, there. Oh. Okay, so far so good. Charge RECOR. Okay, good position. Bad position is if it's up. In other words, if it's blocking that door, then you kind of have to like throw it around and wing. It's not like super dangerous, but obviously, the more you have to dance around the enemy, the more risk there is. Please tell me that Tanith is still is used. Very underrated unit, in my opinion. Also, that's a good enemy spot. Thank you. But I'm also a big Tanith fan. First fight to go. It's like between the 3 packs is nice. It's pretty much an availability kind of contest for myself. Like, I mean, Marsha is the most available by far, but her stats are the least reliable. Sigrun's kind of least available because she's forced, but her stats are also not that great. But she requires less investment, but it's easy mode, so whatever. Okay, that was a little scary. Okay, dead. Hey, get up there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Ah, F. Just go, just go, just go, just go, just go. Got the lag. Okay. This part used to be super scary, but with the Phantom Cloak strat now, it's a lot less scary. Hopefully. Good. Alright, perfect. Uploading captions.
Heavy statics, you are faced with overwhelming power. Accept your helplessness. Do
Remember to melee. Congratulations, I remember to melee. Alright, where are you? Okay. I feel like there has to be some RNG manipulation I'm doing here. There has to be. Because like in practice, that Emmy is literally at the bottom of that shaft. But every single run I've done, no exception, every actual run I've done, that Emmy has always been in the tunnel, no matter what. Like that has to be. I have to be RNG manipulating. There has to be manipulation I'm doing on accident there. Maybe it has something to do with Adam. I don't know. Great. Scariest part. Scariest part. Oh. 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 Oh my goodness. You have no idea how scary that is. Jeez. Okay. Wait a bit. Don't rush it. Go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Don't hesitate. We're good. I'm always kind of scared of that, like that strat won't work. It's fine. Okay. Okay, got through the early Kataris, so that is nice. That seems like a fun team. And talking about finally makes me just want to finish my FP7 Iron Man. But that's gonna take like 2 streams because freaking not Sands of Time, Victory Dust is gonna take forever. It's not COG, but still. We'll see. And I probably won't stream Fire Emblem for a while until I have to get back to my parents. And then Sacred Stones because it's just a better game. The draft races are fun, but I really do not want to practice it, if that makes any sense. I really don't want to race against someone who actually practice at it, because I have too many other things going on to really put in time to seriously practice it. If that makes any sense. It was a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. But yeah, we'll see. Okay. Like that was definitely like the most fun YOLO draft race I've ever done, for sure. I'm not the biggest fan of Awakening, not gonna lie. So I was leaning towards no, but I would at least want to like do another playthrough of it before I consider that. Because I have not played Awakening in a really long time. I don't remember like any of it. And I just mean like a casual playthrough in general too. Okay. Hey, get down there. Okay. We're down. I fired up beam just in case all the shots hit, then instead, if I happen to not fail to jump over it somehow. It's like a lot of what I'm doing here is just like kind of backups for backups, basically. Just minor ways, which usually doesn't, almost never really matters, but you never know. It doesn't really hurt. As long as it doesn't really hurt. I use frame there to tilt the camera down so I can see where that flying enemy is. Okay. Oh, you know, you don't know. You don't realize. I legitimately do not know Awakening, like, at all. I legitimately do not know Awakening. Like, I played it 1.5 times my entire lifetime. I mean, I would consider it. I just want to, like, at least do one more casual playthrough at the very minimum. For considering that. But I appreciate you asking, though. I appreciate you asking. That's something I'm trying to get in a habit of, is, like, whenever I, like, say no to someone asking, I, like, want to make sure that I don't mind people asking about this kind of stuff. Unless, like, I do, then obviously I will say so, but I legitimately do appreciate you asking, though. Okay. Actually, no, I should probably not talk. Oh god, it's right there. That is awkward. Alright, focus, focus, focus. How are you not dead yet? Okay, phew! Hey Monado, how's it going? Oh, is that actually the case? That's kind of funny. Alright. That's pretty funny, Archias. Right. So look, thanks. I'll need it. Okay. Remember how you get past again in Awakening? Yes, my personal best is 3 hits. They were both, all 3 hits were during cleanup. So that meant if I didn't restrict myself 100%, that would have been damageless 90%. And that would have been a second person, as far as I know, that beats in the game damageless. Oh well, it is what it is. It's all 15 assassin. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I can make the cycle because that was a clean jump. Whew. You know what's a really good bad ability in 3 houses? Lethality. Dexterity over 4 chance to insta-kill someone. With someone who's dexterity blessed, that's like a 10% chance. But you know, I still have like half my units mastered anyways, because it is fun as F. Especially on Shamir and Ignatz. I want to do that Three Houses maddening build with Felix, where like you just stack dexterity buffs on him and give him Aegis and Bevice and like the Aegis shield, so he has like double chances, 2 chances of proccing one of those every time he gets hit, with Dex +4 as well. And then I want to just like add lethality to him for fun, because you're dexterity stacking him anyways. That just seems really stupid and fun. Is it hard to get? She has a sword boom, doesn't it? Doesn't she? Or at least a hidden talent, if I remember correctly. So it's not. I mean, it's out of the way. So it is out of the way, obviously. But it's not like she has a Bane that makes Assassin impossible for her. Really difficult for her to become. I think. Like she doesn't have a bow Bane, does she? I don't remember if she does. Oh, I see, okay. Fair enough. New Game Plus is viable. Yeah, well, anything is viable in New Game Plus, to be fair, but yes. Alright, focus time. Easy peasy. 100% success rate. This is why you practice. I have never failed that in a run, ever. And I'm not only just bragging, I'm just like saying this is a very good example of practice, 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 because I grinded the F out of this before doing any runs, ever. And I have never failed that sequence a single time. Although obviously, I only say that after I do the sequence, because if I say that before I do a sequence, then I'm just asking to get hit. I'll get hit eventually, probably. Probably gonna happen someday. Alright, remember, there's a bunch of keys around here. Good. The lava. Dude, like my first run was 10 hits, which was literally on an airplane. My second run was my second PB was 6 hits, and then went down to 4 and 3 over the course of about 1 week. But I never did like any runs at all until I practiced for like a week and a half, roughly. And even with that, like I'm still like finding minor little strats to make things faster and or easier or reliable. Obviously, only faster if I think it's worth it, because speed is secondary, but. If I can clear this, the more quickly I can clear this, the less chances I have of getting hit, so. Then I less have to focus. This part is actually kind of scary. To be a little careful here. Down, good. Oh my god, that was so close. That was so close. Like, these lava jumps are scarier than they look. These lava jumps are, like, the Samus was literally, like, on her tiptoes, barely landing. Holy moly. This is why this is so scary. Like, those jumps are very tight to make without grabbing the ledge. This one's a lot easier because you can't grab the ledge. So, okay. Oh, come on, I'm back again. Okay, dude. Okay. I hate that, because like mashing is just so powerful in that spot and it's really annoying. The mashing is so broken. Well, that came much. Okay. So I have to be careful here because there's that thing right there that can block me if I'm too slow. D. We need to have like a F beam so we can say DF. I swear I'm a very mature adult. I promise I'm a mature adult. I played Xenoblade 1 and 2. Honestly, Xenoblade 1 is probably my favorite Switch game of all time. Like, not even joking. Really love that game. I'm on like my fourth replay of it, Game Plus. Xenoblade 2 I also enjoyed a lot. I strongly prefer 1 over 2, but I do think 2 is still a very good game. If you look past all the fan service. But they're both very good. Yeah, no, I enjoy Xenoblade 1 over 3 Houses, honestly. But that's very close. Like, I don't know. Like, I prefer replaying 3 Houses, but like, nothing can replicate my first playthrough of Xenoblade 1, if that makes any sense. Like, I enjoy replaying 3 Houses more than replaying Xenoblade, but the first playthrough of Xenoblade 1 was just very yes for me, if that makes any sense. Like, that is like one of the games I really wish I could just like wipe my memory and just play again, personally. Absolutely. I was a little close. Easy. And I consider that glitchless because it's very clearly intended by the devs, and it's basically the same thing as like roll jumping complete facing also. I don't disagree about that. I mean, like, it doesn't really bother me. I'm just like, whatever. So, like, for me, it doesn't really detract or make the game better or worse, but I also get why people would be really bothered by, like, fan service-y stuff. So. Okay. Oh, I love, like, the entire cast for Xenoblade 2 and Xenoblade 1. I love the entire cast. Alright. Like, someday I legitimately may want to consider, like, running Xenoblade 1 someday, but I think like stuff like version stuff is kind of unfortunate kind of thing, because like you want to speedrun on like an older version, which I kind of can't get now. But even if it weren't for that, it wouldn't really be on high my priority list anyways. Someday, maybe. Maybe future connected. Just because of the no pun theme at the start. Bottom. Yeah, future connectors are like very short. Like I may even consider trying a completionist category for that, because that's like not even more than a few hours really, but 30 minutes is a bit of a short category for me personally. Yeah. It's not gonna be for a long time if it ever happens. Like, I know like this is gonna sound like I only want to run the game if I can get world record, but it's more like I'm less inclined to run a game if there's less work to do on it, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm more inclined to run a game if it has like fewer people and less work done on that stuff, because that means like there's more, and that means like not because like I can like get world record for it, although it's more like there's a lot more I can like work on, like improve the route for that kind of game, if that makes sense. So like, I mean, you could interpret that as I want the world record, but it's more like there's a lot of work to be done on this game kind of thing. Not to imply that like, for example, Xenoblade 1 doesn't have work to be done on like this route and stuff, but it already has like a lot of capable people. Capable runners and routers and scientists. So there's less potential for me to help out, if that makes any sense. So that's, I'm like less inclined to try that out. Fine? Yeah, we're fine. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. Make this. Beat it. Hate it. I don't trust that. Okay. Don't forget bombs. Thank you for the reminder. Don't forget bombs. Don't forget no, it's not bombs. It's bomb. Not plural. Congratulations, I kind of remember. Thank you for the reminder. I think I would have remembered, because I was kind of reminding myself, but you never know. You can take me, don't forget me. I think I made a really bad joke of that. I think it was in my RPG Limit Break Binding Blade run, which honestly, that is probably the Fire Emblem run in a live marathon that I'm most proud of, like my Binding Blade run. I highly recommend watching that. Even if you haven't played the game, like, we do a very good job of commentating it. We had some really stupid jokes and puns, and there is a very, very beautiful meme of a surprise that I routed in the end. So like, yeah, sure, the entire run's manipulated, but because it's manipulated, there's like a lot we can talk about. Like, we were able to talk about in that. And then, like, there was a really big secret I had for endgame that I hid from everyone in my couch. Except for Eskrun, because I wanted to prepare a stupid pun. And like everyone was like, no, please don't do this. It was a fucking meme, and it was very fun. Yeah, no, like, so landing that, I had that routed out. The problem was I was supposed to burn a few random numbers with Wendy before doing the triangle attack with Wendy, but I forgot to do that. So like, I had to actually improvise, like finding the correct seed to get the Eclipse hit again. So that was me, like, I had to like improvise an RNG manipulation there live, which I did because holy shit, how did I do that? I mean, that's what happens if you routed GB Fire Emblem, you just know how the RNG works. Because like, I think I had to do like 4 or 5 sets of burns with Wendy, which typically means roughly 2 to 10 RNs. I mean, 2 to 3 RNs per set of burns, roughly. So I knew that I had to like burn between like 10 to 12, roughly. And I got Cecilia in a spot to specifically burn only 1 RN every time. Which I had to improvise on the fly. And yeah, and then I found a seed. So that was cool. I improvised RNG manipulating live on stage, and that was I impressed myself with that, honestly. Not to toot my own horn or anything. I definitely impressed myself with that. But yeah, that run was great. RPG Limit Break, Fire Emblem Binding Blade, definitely look that up. Very good run. Very proud of it. So. Okay. Yeah, I think you guys have been getting ready for another FP7 draft race, right? January 3rd. I mean, I'll probably catch some of it. But I'll be at my parents' place at that time, so obviously no guarantees. Don't worry. You can pass. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like 2 hours at this point with like actual. I think like races have been getting like roughly 2 to 2.5 hours typically. From what I've seen.
Uploading data.
The lower left.
2 to 2.5 hours. That sounds about right. Oh my god! I did not know it would notice me there. Holy sh! I did not know it would notice me there. Oh my god, that scared me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I was ready for it, obviously. Like, you couldn't tell. I was ready for it, but I didn't expect it. So. Definitely a bit of a surprise. Yeah, Race has been practicing a lot. I don't think Don. I mean, I haven't really, like, talked to Don recently, but I don't think Don's really been practicing FP7. I know he's been doing a lot of FP6 drafts. Draft stuff. Well, I don't know about now, but he was like at least around a month ago. Can't tell if it's dead or not. Okay, it's dead. You can tell when a missile dropped there. I've seen someone like suggest like why doesn't the speedrun for Sacred Stones use warp or rescue? And trust me, it doesn't work. I tried it. I tried it out when routing the actual speedrun with manipulation and stuff. No. You don't. You just don't. You absolutely would do so in like an Islands of Sea, but in the speedrun, no. Just no. Very no. Very big difference between LTC and speedrun in that case. Getting to warp rank is a pain in the ass, let alone getting to rescue rank is a pain in the ass in Sacred Stones. You have nobody that can do it except Solid. And Solid's 1 rank away. Solid would be the most convenient option, and he's still 1 rank away. And that's already like 4 or 5 minutes of animations you have to watch to get him to B rank for rescue. And obviously that you can tell that's very much not worth it. Let alone warp. So Boulder's 1 rank away. Same idea though, like you still have to commit like 4 or 5 minutes of staff animations. And then even worse because of the level ups he gets since he gets more experience. So yeah, I think Molar starts to see saves as well, so that is true. Or Rachel, you can use Rachel. I love how Rachel is used for Torch in this manipulated speedrun, just because she has one more move than Molder. I think in the map called Last Hope, the big defend map, in actually in Rachel's hometown castle. Last hope. Alright, I have to focus. Okay. This was where I took my first hit in the last attempt today. My first hit, and we got through that. Okay. Don't get complacent, though. Don't get complacent. Okay. So far, so good. Gonna have to focus on this next set of rooms. Whee! I'm gonna have to focus. Whee! Me. Whee! Oh. Pfft. Wall jumping is really difficult. Who would have thought? Okay. It takes me a little bit longer to get to this when I do that little jump before shine charging, but I also do that specifically to kill that bat. Because that bat's in a really annoying spot when I come back here. Just waste a lot of time, but by getting that bat out of the way, I can just go up, not worry about it. Alright, cool. And yes, there is a missile tank to the right. You can see it on the map there. I'm gonna get it later. Didn't forget something, hopefully. Okay. So far, so good. Is that fake hedgehog of all places? I found you, faker. Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my fake. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Sonic Adventure 2 battle streams. B-Trader and doing damageless playthroughs. And Talon as well. SET community is pretty awesome. Oh, fun fact, you can make these bombs jump. Whee! See? Okay, I actually have to take my time here. Please grapple that. Thank you. Grappling is apparently very difficult. Okay, congratulations. Diffusion Beam actually killed all of them this time. Unlike like 2 hours ago. Okay. Time to focus. Of course, it starts with that immediately. Ugh! Messed up that jump. I didn't see where Samus was because I was staring. I'm like constantly staring at the robot. I am not looking at Samus at all. In that entire fight, I am not looking at Samus at all. I'm staring at the robot and just like playing. Yeah. Because you kind of have to if you want to react to everything. Because the required reaction times for that robot are ridiculous. Also. Attention to those bugs. Okay, now we did. Hey. Yeah, if I fail get those wall jumps, I want to like dip down and make sure see if those bugs are coming down or not, because they will hit you if you try to go for it again. So I want to like take a few seconds to see if like they actually come down towards me or not, which they did not. Excuse me. Uploading kitty ones. Artoha friend. Sandwich Turtles loving staring out of elevator capsules. I agree. Hobby of hers. She's used to it from all the other games, really. Okay. Plain squash. I agree. Since when that has emote been a thing? I love it so much. It's so good. One of my favorite emotes ever. Scared the bombs in the range. I found Raisins through well, Mecha, and the first time I stopped by Raisin's stream was when he was doing his, I think, what's it called? His Ignorance playthrough of Radiant Dawn? I think that's what he called it. Where you couldn't, like, look at any stats while playing through Radiant Dawn. Something like that. I think that was the first time I entered his stream. I found him. Well, caught a stream for him or whatever. really want to kill that guy, otherwise he's gonna snipe you while you rip that grapple block. Very important. It's absolutely a staple form, I can tell. Not that I blame you. Well, him. Whee! Ah, rip. Okay, good. Good. Diffusion beam good. Okay, next boss time. This boss is a less scary boss, but don't get complacent. Pattern. No tentacles. Okay. Oh, I'm surprised that hit. To the water, hits the bottom of the tentacle. Go. Easy. I have not lost a single. I've not taken a single hit in that fight in any runs ever. But it's also not a harder fight. As long as you practice it a bit and know your cues. When you see a Metroid robot, this is the strongest mechon ever built, controlled by me, Exile, leader of Mechonis, and Asian man. I'm guessing you never played this game then, Meister, unless I'm wrong. No. Great game, but I will admit it's not necessarily for everyone. You haven't played Dread specifically. So from now on, it sounds like you played Metroid as a whole, but not this game. Fair enough. Okay. Like Super Zero Mission Adventure. So basically, most of the good 2D, most of the not aged 2D ones. But then, well, Super is more debatable, but yeah. Hey! Guess what? I have Diffusion Beam. I have a Diffusion Beam. I fear no monster, but that thing. In the upper left corner. That scares me. That scares me. Oh, okay, it's good, okay. Okay, this robot fight's less scary because you have a lot more space, but again, don't get complacent. Oh my god! Oh, damn it. I anticipated. That's a hit. I anticipated. I rushed that. Rip the perfect run. Obviously, I'll keep going, because you can still PB, of course, but that is unfortunate. I need to, like, not just jump over immediately. I need to, like, wait until I see what pattern it does. That's my issue with that. Like, I just keep doing it. Like, I got complacent, and I just assumed that it would just keep charging at me when it didn't necessarily. And then that happened, so. Oh well. Not in a great mood after that, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Alright. Refill, refill, refill. Thank you. Go, 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 go! Ah! Okay. You have no idea how scary those plants are. You have no idea how scary they are. I mean, like, as long as you're fast, you're fine, but, like, still, there's always a small part of me that's just like, one's gonna just snipe me out of nowhere, isn't it? I know it's gonna happen. It's gonna snipe me. Okay, cool. Got that pretty quickly. That's definitely a plus. I think that's the first time I ever took a hit in that robot fight in a run. I've absolutely taken hits in the first one, but I don't think I've ever taken a hit on this one. I mean, I'm bound to like get hit at every split at some point. Just, yeah, but. I'm surprised that bomb reached. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, come on, get up there! No! I cannot let jump now. There we go. I just do that. I used to Shine Spark that, but it's like, well, it's pretty easy to, like, it's easy to dodge. I might as well just kill it manually. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, that's okay, first chose a warrior fight out of 5. Good. Hey! Alright, time for a quick bathroom break. I'll be RB. Okay. I think that was well timed. Okay. Let's enjoy that cutscene a little bit, even though I was kind of in the bathroom, but whatever. Whee! Okay. Coward strats. Coward strats. Coward strats. Coward strats. Coward strats. Hey! Uploading
data.
Caboose.
Next have disregard I.
Okay. Oh god, that was close. That was close. That was close. Yeah, this segment is... these enemy segments are among the scariest in the entire run. Because getting caught by the enemy means a hit. Just because of how the ice enemy works, because if you get in this range, you get frozen. And that's a hit. Where is it? Okay. So you just cannot get caught at all, period. So I'm waiting for a specific enemy pattern. Where it like comes from below. There. No. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, game. This ain't cool. Okay, that's better. See what I did there? I make very, very good jokes, I swear. Ah, get up there. Thank you. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Where are you? Okay. Hanging on this ledge is safe, by the way, so if I were on that ledge and the little worm things popped out, I wouldn't get hit. As long as I don't, like, press down. Meow, 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 meow. Spin F. There's a reason why I have F on that split name, because that's... I just went through 2 out of 4 really scary ice... I did not know you could make that. 2 out of 4 ice enemy segments that are very scary. Very chilly. Just with how scary they are. And I'm about to go through 2 more. Away with you, plants. Alright. Warrior time. Okay. Anticipate. Just react. Don't anticipate. Okay. There we go. That looks scary, and it does kind of scare me, honestly, a little bit, honestly, but thankfully the flash shift in this game is well programmed. Like, if you're about to flash into an enemy, it'll cut you off, and those fire plants count. The game will cut you off. The flash shift will cut you off for you. I'm just, like, scared that someday, like, that AI, flash shift AI will fail, and I'll just, like, flash into that little plant for whatever reason. It's never happened before. I don't think it's really possible, but you never know, I guess. But until that ever happens, I'm just gonna keep doing that, because it's cool. And it gives me an excuse to talk about that mechanic. Also, I'm also waiting for another specific ice enemy pattern. This time I want it to be right above me. But it's not cooperating right now. I have strats for the other patterns, but it's just like, at this point, it's just like, why bother risking it? Like, just keep hoping it shows up at the top. This is like basically no risk. Like that pattern right there, I know how to handle, but there's just no point in going for that, really. It's like hoping that Violet levels up in strength in Fire Emblem Speed. This is just like waiting for Violet to get its strength or defense level. I think it's 3 possible patterns, so like assuming they're universally distributed, it should be like a third of a chance, I think. But obviously I could very much be wrong. I'm just like going by my hunch. So obviously I could be very, very wrong on it. I did no research on this. I'm going off of empirical practice, I guess, if that makes any sense. That I didn't catch the bug detention. Okay. That's nice. I want to catch his attention, and it'll shoot downward at me, but it can't go into water, so it'll just stop at the water, and you can just kill it there. Alright, I want the ice enemy to not be in front of the central unit, because that would be BS. Thank you. Okay. That's gonna miss. Oh! Ah! Wow! I was always scared that was possible. I was always scared that would be possible, but it never actually happened. But now it did. Oh my god. Well, I mean, this run's dead anyway, so it's whatever. I can still go for PB, but... Yeah, I wasn't, like, when I did that spark, I was, like, not even sure if it would hit in the first place. Well, it did hit. I just bonked into our turret. Feels bad. We'll have to play perfectly to PB from here on out. Obviously, it's pretty realistic. But we'll see. Well, you know, if I'm gonna learn about something like that, at least it was on a dead run. Like, I mean, like, I'm glad that there's the stuff that I'm, like, the hits that I'm taking from stuff I don't know about are on runs that are already dead, for the most part. So, like, I'd rather have that than on an already perfect run. Whereas, the actual hits that I took, the first hit I took that killed the perfect run was just my own mistake, rather than, like, something I didn't know, if that makes any sense. So if I like took my first hit from something I didn't know about, that would be a lot more frustrating. But like, since I lost the perfect run already, and I got another hit from something that I didn't know about, at least this run feels more productive. So like, mentally, it's not quite as bad for me. Because it's like, oh, well, it was kind of more of a point to this run, even though it's kind of not perfect anyways. Okay. This is also a little bit scary. Typically fine though. So making a bit of a detour here because I want to unlock the path between Gaviran and Ferenia, which is very important. This is where you're supposed to go in the vanilla route, natural route. Go to Ferenia and get Space Jump and Storm Missiles. But I'm gonna come back out from there after I get Weight Beam because it's a very valuable shortcut. So make a bit of a detour to open that up first. I'm gonna get cross bombs early because it's too convenient. Because it's really convenient. It takes a lot of cleanup to just flow better. Let me get a few items that would otherwise just be really out of the way and clean up. Okay. Getting that set of speed wall jumps is really nice because that means I can just run into the Idor and get rid of it. Which I mean, I don't have trouble with the Idors, but like I have definitely messed them up before, and it's one less risk out of the way. Well, one more risk out of the way. even if it's a very minor risk. So, they're always very nice with that. Okay. What are we gonna do? Okay. Making use of the ability to fire charge shots while giant sparking. Get a little bit of extra damage. Pattern. Okay, that was fast. Woo! Oh! Oh my god, that was so scary. Like, not even memeing. The Core X is way scarier than the actual fight. For both this and the Storm Missile fight. Like, they are legitimately way scarier than the actual fight. Not even joking, because like their movement is just so fickle and unpredictable. Oh my god. So like that one's both scarier and less scary. It's less scary because I mean it's yeah, it is scary, period, never mind. Thanks for the Prime stuff, Swabby. We've been enjoying stream. Even though this run's dead, but hey, it is what it is. I really need to figure out like a more consistent way to get through that without risk of being sniped. I've never actually been sniped by those plants, but it always looks scary. Right, time for more water. Oh my god. I'm not, like, that Core X, I have, like, probably, like, a third of the runs I've gotten up to that point. I, like, almost got hit by the Core X, because it's just so scary. Goodness, that Core X is so scary. Way scarier than the actual fight. Oh, nice. That's a shiny charge. See, this is the intended path to get Gravity Suit early. You can get the Missile Tank Plus here, which is nice. And then there's also a hidden path here that takes you straight to get Gravity Suit. Pretty neat. Like, I kind of like having like a mix of these dev-intended shortcuts, like Zero Mission, but as long as it's not like everything. Because like Zero Mission is like every sequence break is there's like some intended hidden path. Whereas in Dread, it's like, well, you could maybe do this if you use this ability in an interesting way. But we'll also give you a few little interesting paths here and there. So it's nice to have like a mix of that. If that makes any sense. Oh, whoops. Yeah, the thing is Zero Mission is not even broken. Because, like, almost everything is intended, pretty much. It's just basically a bazillion little hidden paths that Dev's put in. Whereas in this case, it's like, there are a handful of little paths like that, too. Yeah, but it's not, like, everything. Other things require being a little bit more creative with your items, as opposed to just, oh, here's a random missile block you have to shoot. You unlock a path. So like, Dread does a much better job balancing that out, I guess, if that makes any sense. So. It's like, oh, you can get Screw Attack early, but not with any, like, not with, like, a fancy way of using your items, but rather you can get Screw Attack early in Zero Mission if you just shoot this missile block here, and that's it. That's, like, almost every early upgrade in Zero Mission, which is a little lame, honestly, but everything's like that. Okay. Okay, so this entire segment here, pretty much anything involving ice is scary. Not even memeing. Because not only was the ice enemy segment scary, but Frozen Artaria is also pretty scary. Frozen Artaria introduces ice Kizarans. And ice Kizarans are very scary. Well, first of all, we have to worry about this Joker fight here. Don't anticipate, just react. React, don't anticipate. Okay. Take that a little bit carefully. Again, I wanted to make sure I don't like rush. Okay, watch the ice keys. Watch the ice keys around. Okay, watch the ice keys. Don't get subpixel, please. Thank you. I love getting subpixeled by this game. Woohoo! There we go. It's as far as I know, it's effectively random whether you keep going with that or not. And I got subpixeled, so oh well. And running through the green acid while speed boosting does not hurt you, so it doesn't count. If it did, then I would have taken damage. So. Oops. A little safe. Wait. Wait. Okay. Uploading Kittymons.
I have to try this leak.
Alright. Keep going before it spawns. Key there is to go fast before the ice keys are on spawn goes up. Oh goodness, what? This thing never dies. There we go. Did you know cross bombs are useful? Whee! Spin boost can't reach that, so you have to bomb jump it. Okay. Nice red axe. Keys to get those X immediately, so that an ice keys around doesn't spawn there. I doesn't matter. Okay, well, made a few mistakes, but no actual hits, which is what matters. So, okay. Alright, scary boss coming up. This is probably like scariest top 3 fights in this run, honestly. Can't think of any others that's quite as scary. Kraid, First Robot, and this are probably the scariest, I'd say. I'd rather fight Raven Beak over this as well. That is what I'm saying. Although Ravenbeak is probably up in the top 5. Scariest. If not top 3. Experiment Z57. Okay. Yep. Good patterns. Good patterns. I am surprised those one-shots. They'll have those plasma shots. Okay. Scariest part. Okay. Next scary part, climbing this room. There are enemies all over the place. Very inconvenient enemies. Can you shine sprite, please? Thank you. Okay, that was scary. I failed a wall jump there, and I almost got hit there. We're good. Whee! Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Beware. Careful. Get the wall jump, please. Not getting the wall jump there is scary because I have to navigate that with the little flies coming out of the ceiling. Whatever they're called. Wait, there's a fly there? I did not know that. I did not know that. I did not know that. Oh, good to know for future, in case I like go through that room slowly. I mean, there's really no reason to, but you never know. I did not know about that. Oh my god. I guess I just like never noticed it. Yeah, it doesn't come out if you're coming from, unless you're like actually in that little alcove. It only comes out when you're close to it. This has certainly been a learning run. So yeah, with how I've routed this, obviously this is not the fastest route for speedrunning. Duh. From here on out, it will be way faster to go back to Berenia. The problem with that is that I have to climb this tall vertical shaft without space jump, with all those little flies coming out of the ceiling vault. So I have to infinite bomb jump up, and that is very dangerous. And then after that, I have to do a double robot fight, which is also very dangerous. Especially without like power bombs or storm missiles or whatever. So instead, I'm just gonna go straight back to Kataris, which is obviously slower, but way safer. And since I'm here anyways, it's convenient to just clean up like half the area, because I have most of the tools. I have the tools I need to clean up like the eastern half of it. So it's a good time to do some cleanup. So I don't have to bother with this in post game. I did not mean to shoot that missile block, but we take those. We take those. Nice. Oh, get up there. Now get up there, please. Cool little speed boost here. Also, I'm not going to claim about more power bombs. The more power bombs or expansions I get, the better. The enemy here. Good. The enemy up here. Good. The enemy up there. Good. Enemy here. Good. Enemy here. Good. More fly. Fast. I actually don't know if that can hit me from there. I don't want to try that. Because this can still be me. Oh, I almost had it. Sad. I do not trust that. Base and know your enemy layouts. It's like, oh yeah, I know that thing's coming at me now. Kamikaze enemy. Alright, no hits there. Yeah, that's a plus. Just a quick standing break. Okay. Byron. Okay. Oh, I lost track of which block it is. Adam. Oh my god, I got the flash shift glitch again.
Uploading data.
Well done, Sam. You won.
Goodness. Well, this run is technically invalid, I guess. It is not glitchless, but whatever. Alright, now actual Frenia time. I mean, I would actually consider it not legit at this point, because like, I am personally pretty strict about this kind of stuff, even for myself. So it's a good thing this is not a perfect run, but whatever. Where is it? Down there. I don't know which way it's gonna come. Okay, it's coming this way. I almost took a hit there. I almost got hit there because I forgot I accidentally fired while still in Phantom Cloak. Good thing I still had a little bit of ammo left. Could have been bad. Whatever, kind of fine. Firing a missile is apparently really difficult. Yeah, I think that's the last Idor in the game. So, let's go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, dude. Oh my! Fired too early. I fired too early. Oh my god. Good thing this run's dead. Oh, I need to practice that. Again, even though I actually practiced that just before the stream. Oh well, I should have never risked that. I shouldn't have. I don't know why I risked that. Just shoot it. I think like at the in the spur of the moment, I just thought like I was in a corner and like my only way to get out of there was to knock it back. And I thought I could make it. I thought the iframes would be gone by then, but they weren't. There. Oh my! I didn't charge my storm missiles enough. I think I basically just gave up at this point. I'm surprised that did not hit me. Hitbox on that red attack is kind of stupid. Alright. I think that's gonna be it for tonight. That just kind of fell apart, but you know, it is what it is. I didn't think it would have it in me, but I guess it just was one of those nights. But I got a little bit of practice in and learned a lot, so hey, it is what it is. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and get raid Emerald because he's doing Damageless Sonic Adventure 2 battle, and he's a cool guy, so definitely check him out. For now, though, I'm gonna go ahead and cut. So thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great evening, and good night.